blows your mind. Pull car blows your mind. Said pull car blows your mind. Said pull car blows your mind. Said pull car blows your mind. Come on, pull car, blow our mind. Blow our mind. Blow our mind. Blow our mind. Okay,
right.
Paul, what do you got?
I was gonna be a little bit mean to Roger and talk more about how England is struggling, not doing well. First time they and Spain have both gone out of the same World Cup in the group stage.
Yeah, we were better than Spain. Finally, we've wanted to be as good as Spain for so long. Finally, we're as good as Spain. Yeah, we're as good as Spain.
All right, so we all know it's been a very entertaining World Cup.
Yeah,
lots of goals.
Copa das Copas.
We're averaging 2.96 goals per game.
Wow, that's almost 3.
Almost 3. Mm-hmm. Very good. We're on pace for 142 goals in the group stage.
Yeah.
Just in the group stage.
Yeah.
The entire 2010 World Cup only had 145 goals.
This is like the AL when they introduced designated hitters, right?
What you're saying is in the group stage of this World Cup, we could achieve more goals than the entire 2010 Jabulani-affected, maybe should have an asterisk, the 2010 World Cup. Oh, my phone's ringing again.
Oh.
Hi.
It's Jimmy Kimmel.
Can't talk now. I'm in Bobley's panic room.
Yeah.
That's mine. But so, how are ESPN research stats and information? Are they going with a theory yet as to why there have been so many goals in this tournament?
We've looked a little bit. Is it just luck or whatever it might be? Our quick research shows that really teams are getting better shots, so it's not a luck factor. They're actually getting into better positions and taking better shots. Whether that's bad defense or good offense.
Do you have a theory as to why there are better shots?
Possibly, maybe it's weather. Guys are getting tired. Space is opening up more.
Nice way of saying no. The answer is
basically
there's more CONCACAF thunder in this World Cup.
There is more CONCACAF thunder.
We don't know what kind of horse placenta epidurals the CONCACAF players have been taking before the game. We're not saying they are, but there is something remarkable. CONCACAF used to be known just for backroom bungs, corruption, bribery, brown envelope stuff with cash.
Yeah.
Now it's known for all of that.
And football.
Amazing. It's amazing. We're kind of slowly grading. We have to talk about you, Paul Carr.
Yeah.
Do we?
Sean Riley, I particularly like the Paul Carr lookalike talk. I think he looks like George Clooney after he was put in a vice and inflated a bit with an air hose.
Is that a compliment?
That's not nice at all,
right,
Rog. I don't know why you read that out. I liked Andrea Bocelli.
Yeah.
I like Sergio Ramos, which I thought, or young Stalin, which I think young Stalin is my favourite so far.
At El Capitan Day says, at Paul Carr ESPN, at Paul Carr ESPN.
At P. Carr ESPN.
Sorry, at P. Carr ESPN, at P. Carr ESPN.
Yeah.
Has blown more minds in this World Cup than in all previous World Cups combined together.
That's a good stat.
Here's who I think he looks like.
Yeah.
That's actually him. Hold it up.
That's terrifying is what that is.
Well, look, twins.
That is Perlo. You're right. They're very, very similar.
Unbelievable. Honestly.
So I need to grow the hair out a little bit.
Paul Carr, you've got to sign your headshot, but you got to sign this one. But we forgot to have Carolina sign her headshot.
Yeah, we'll do it. She'll be in again next time.
Get that up. Okay, she'll be back.
You've got amazing perfume on, Paul Carr.
Yeah,
this place
smells
good. Amazing.
This room does not smell good, I would say right now, but that is slightly in honour of the next game we're going to talk about. Paul Carr, PC, thanks so much. That's slightly in honour of, we'll put that up later.
All right.
Paul, anything else to blow our mind with? With which to blow our mind? I apologise.
CONCACAF has the best win percentage so far. 4-1-1.
Oh, I love it. And who has the worst?
Asia has not won a game yet.
Asia. When before in
you?
World Cup history have two CONCACAF teams played each other in the final?
Never. Never happened.
And how about the big one?
It is known.
How about the big one, the 3rd and 4th place playoff?
Nope, never done that either.
Roger and I are working on a plan to broadcast that one. We really want to call the big one the 3rd and 4th place.
We love the 3rd and 4th place.
That would liven it up. There's always goals. I forget what the average is. Like 4 or 5 goals a game in that game.
In this one, there'll be 10.
Right, exactly.
That means. Yeah, we had a 5-2 today. You don't see many 5-2s in the World Cup.
That was a boring game. It was just David. It was just like goal.
Goal.
They were pretty good goals, though.
They were very good goals.
They even had one at the buzzer that didn't count.
Yeah, they did. Very good goals. Okay, thanks so much, Paul Carr. We really appreciate it. Roger, you have something else?
P. Carr at ESPN.
P. Carr at ESPN.
Love that, man.
Amazing job that Stats and Information are doing on a daily basis, giving us so much good stuff, filling the broadcast with facts and colour.
He's a cyborg, not a human
is.
being. But we're not anti-robot, are we?
No,
in
we're
this
not.
pod.
We love
Appreciate you
love
guys
all
being
people.
inclusive. It's very,
Yeah,
we
are.
that would mean a lot to me if I had emotion.
He's a Cylon. Okay, thanks
Dave,
so much,
let's
Paul
read
Carr.
a couple of quick
Thanks,
tweets.
Paul Carr.
At PJ, Zeke says, if the Azzurri lose, which they did, it would be the greatest Italian betrayal of England since Clement VII denied Henry VIII an annulment. We did a whole podcast on that when it
Stephen
happened.
DeLong, at Bob Lee, at ESPN FC, at ESPN3, at Melon Blazers. Euro on Euro crime has been bad at this World Cup. Can only get 5 against UEFA. It's very, very true. The European teams seem to be getting most of their victories against other European teams.
It's terrible.
Rog.
Europe on Europe crime. Let me ask you a question, because you are a man of logic.
Reason.
You're a man of logic and reason.
Cupcakes also.
How bad were Italy?
Yeah.
And what does that say about England, David? What does it say about England?
Well,
are
once
we,
again, this
are
is...
we at Spain's level?
Can I just start with one
Is
thing?
it that bad?
Costa Rica were really, really good. We watched that game today, Rog, at the restaurant. They were
phenomenal.
Fantastic. The pressure they applied for 90 minutes on every passer on the ball. Italy, who are a great team of passers. They're great passers. They're objectively great passers on that Italian team. They couldn't move the ball. They just couldn't move it in the way that they're used to moving it. They were pressured throughout. They were out-hustled.
And reminded me a little bit of England against Cameroon in 1990, where England came out of a victory against a Cameroonian team, but only just.
Yeah.
And afterwards, the legendary English manager, Bobby Robson, faced the press.
Yeah.
And he said, we didn't underestimate Cameroon.
Yeah.
We just didn't think they'd be that good. And that's what I think happened with this Italian team. I think they looked at CONCACAF, and we were chatting to Ballack today.
Yeah.
And we asked him, what's it like to play CONCACAF teams? And he didn't really answer. But he kind of implied that you take the field a little bit like Italy. Thinking
Well, certainly
right.
they played Costa Rica in the opening game of the 2006 World Cup in Munich. I was at that game, Rog, and they just tore them apart. Philipp Lahm scored a screamer, and it was rampant football that they took them apart with. So, but I thought Costa Rica were very good. Italy, they didn't have any of the. Pirlo didn't have the space. Balotelli, I thought, had a bit of a nightmare of a game, Rog. I think he made good runs. He made himself available.
Cassano's first ever World Cup game, instantly forgettable.
Yeah, didn't do anything with his chance. Although Italy were very lucky not to concede the penalty. Fortunately, Costa Rica got that goal right after. The referees,
what a goal, though.
the one
Brian
thing,
Ruiz, still a lot
fantastic.
to do.
I would say that the referees,
Prison rules.
it's rather inconsistent, the calls in this World Cup. I mean, one thing you suggested to me yesterday is that maybe the refs have been told, because of the 2 yellow card rule, that they've got to be very cautious about giving away yellow cards.
If you have 2,
but there was
2 yellow cards.
But there was a non-call early on in the game on an Italian breakaway when the player was just held
Taken
back. And you always see a yellow card for that offence. I'm not sure I've ever seen it not given a yellow card. And they're certainly letting them play, and I think that rattled the Italians. I know it's sort of unfashionable. This is why I decry the England performance against Italy so much. You have to get at the Italians. The Americans did that against them.
It up and at them.
The Americans did that against them in the 2006 World Cup. They got at them. You have to frustrate them.
CONCACAF at this World Cup played 6, won 4. Only Honduras have lost. I mean, to me, this is like watching the end of She's All That. We've talked about that, where she shakes her hair down. It's tying clueless. It's like Sandy in Greece at the end with the red stiletto shoe. Tell me about it, punk. It's fascinating. They're used to playing in heat, CONCACAF teams. Yeah. They're used to ridiculous travel. They're used to obscene conditions. It's inherent to CONCACAF. I do think in 9 months' time, there'll be babies born around the world who will be called CONCACAF. Yeah. But we tweeted out today, CONCACAF used to be akin. I'd like a better name than CONCACAF. Yeah. It's Dutch. CONCACAF. It was akin to the Sunbelt Conference. Yeah. It's now the SEC. It's the SEC of world soccer. Quick word about France. Le Patin still holds,
Yeah,
David.
they're playing the replay right now on the screen in front of us. This amazing goal.
Tall to small.
Tall to small.
Tall to small. 9 touches from end to end for that unbelievable Varane goal.
Yeah, no, it was really fantastic. And just a great performance. France are looking amazing. These players look like... These French players look like they like each other.
Shocking.
And that they're happy playing football pour la France.
Yeah.
It is amazing. This is so un-French.
Garçon méchant.
But I think the amazing thing about this is that every World Cup...
Every
World Cup needs a protagonist. Yeah. The Von Trapps.
Yeah.
and an antagonist, the French.
A hero.
Once again, we're not suggesting for a second that FIFA are in any way fixing this World Cup.
No. But we do believe in archetypes.
But if there were writers working on a story, I would say that France would be the perfect antagonists for the Von Trapps as the protagonists.
Big questions from this game that you're all asking. Nike, we know you're listening. GFOPs. How consistently does the same manufacturer make such tasty garments for the French team?
Oh, looks so good.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. That's a great uniform.
And for the US team,
Pajamas.
Always a clown party.
Pajamas.
Always a clown party. How do you do it? How, and why? Pourquoi, as they say in French. Champagne football. Dan Kennedy said France stormed the Swiss defences like no other time in recorded history. We love Valbuena. You got to describe this. You loved Giroud.
Yeah.
A huge, big-bottomed.
Yeah. Tall. Well, he's not really a big-bottomed tall. He's sort of a mid-bottomed tall. I would say, Giroud. You know, Valbuena is a big-bottomed small, a perfect archetype. It says he's 5'6" in his bio.
You know what they call his nickname is?
Heels. What?
Petit vélo.
Oh, petit vélo, little bicycle.
Little bicycle.
But
how do their legs work though? Because look at this.
Yeah.
So you are Giroud. You're doing this.
Yeah, he's 6'4", Giroud.
Yeah. Oh, and you do Giroud.
Don't mess with my hair.
Don't mess with
my hair.
Do Giroud running. He must have been going like this. I've got to look at it.
Yeah, for that goal.
The little bicycle must have been to keep up.
It's very, very
hard. It must have been like the French Connection, a sped-up car chase to get there for that goal.
So,
how much do we read into this performance, David? Yeah. Do we now say France is the roi of world football, or do we say, look, the Swiss defence was kind of Arsenal's second-string defence from 2008? We shouldn't read that much into it.
I think Euro-on-Euro action.
Yeah.
We shouldn't read too much into in this World Cup.
Yeah.
I think France's demolition of Honduras in the first round, which was a CONCACAF power rush.
A knife fight.
I think that we read a little bit more into, and that's why I think we rate La France, les antagonistes, in this tournoi.
Yeah. Le Mondial.
But we called it's Le Pattern.
Yeah.
Rog.
Explain
France,
Le Pattern one more time.
World Cup, they win it. 1998, 2002, crap. 2006, très bien, they go to the final. 2010, they're absolutely terrible, eliminated in the group stage. 2014, they're amazing, we don't know.
They're a team that even Samir Nasri's girlfriend could love.
What?
This team, even Samir Nasri's girlfriend could love them.
Yeah.
Bad day for English people.
Yeah.
Bad day for FIFA rankings. Italy 9th in the FIFA rankings. Costa Rica, CONCACAF 28th.
Yeah.
Switzerland, the seed in this World Cup. How did that happen, Davo? Thank you, FIFA.
Oh, but you got to look after the team based in your home country.
And France. Amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. Great day for you French people. Dark day for English people.
Yeah.
USA.
Yes.
Always.
Coming up on Sunday. And I'm sad.
We're writing speeches for the locker room. That's what we're in our quiet time. Davo and I are both... A lot of you have said that we should be allowed into that locker room pre-game in Manaus. And we don't want to do it, mostly because David doesn't like to slum it.
Yeah.
He doesn't. We were going to go to Manaus, but then David took me aside after a big meeting where we decided we were going to Manaus. David said...
No. No good hotels.
David said, I'd do boats.
Yeah.
He said, I'd do the Hamptons.
Yeah, do ships,
I'd do
helicopters.
Condé Nast Traveller kind of terrain.
Yeah, I'm not going to Manaus.
I don't do Manaus.
But
pretend
we're working on a potential
yes.
visit, maybe somewhere. Maybe. Okay.
So all I'll say is, were we to be in that locker room, we've been working on the speeches that we give to the... so any ideas you have,
inspirational speeches. We're going to do them to each player individually. Rog.
We may.
Yeah. Oh, really? You working on a different idea? Because my format is to the individual. I want to take them each.
Give us an example.
Come on, son. Timmy. We know you're not the actual captain, but we know that really you think you're in charge. We know that when Clint, he's a little loco, and we know that really you're the one at the back marshalling in charge of the whole team.
Good.
We're good. We're happy about that. We want you in charge of the whole team. But don't let it distract you from the using your hand, the goalkeeping with your hands. As Michael Ballack said today in the room when France scored their 17th goal.
Use your hands!
And the Swiss goalkeeper tried to defend it with his feet. He said, use your hands.
Otherwise, I could have been a goalkeeper.
So good.
That's how it is.
But Timmy,
so
use your hands. Timmy, use your hands.
USA #1.
Use your hands.
CONCACAF #2.
Use your hands.
England, not so much. Italy, not so much. France, très amusement. Switzerland, but Costa Rica. Ticos, today we all ride with you. Love you.
Big game tonight for Honduras, CONCACAF's Honduras.
I'm sure a lot of you are staying in to watch that game.
If they get 3 points, I was on Mike and Mike this morning. Mike and Mike very excited about Honduras versus Ecuador.
The big one.
If Honduras get 3 points, they're not out of that group. They're in a position in their final game against Switzerland.
Keep watching all of our content. We're about to do our preview for Germany-Ghana.
Yeah.
We are going to be plugging now ESPN FC, ESPN FC, ESPN FC.
It's amazing.
Nate Silver, your SPIs
are at Men in Blazers, that's us, at Rog Bennett, at Embassy Davies, at ESPN Wando for our producer.
Wando.
Go to meninblazers.com. Once you finish going everywhere around ESPN FC,
get me the man they call
Wando. Bring me the man they call Wando. Once you've gone everywhere at ESPN FC,
everywhere, and we mean everywhere.
Down every little alley,
nook and cranny
of that website. Go to meninblazers.com. Look at some of the extra content we're posting.
It's like horse placenta for your eyes.
Look at our Instagram. I haven't done anything on the Instagram today yet, but I'm going to post some pictures. We took some pictures at lunch. The kiosk you're trying to steal. And that's about it.
Yep.
That's it, Rog.
Can't wait for the weekend.
Bring me the man you call Wando.
Kung Fu Fighting America.